I'm all you've got, Dix.
Del?
Now I'm all you've got left.
Del, wait. Wait, come back. Don't go.
What? I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. You okay? Oh, honey, you had a bad dream. That's all, but it's fine. Everything's fine. It's better than that. We're getting married tomorrow. What do you think of that? Everything's perfect.
Is it? Mama always said that if you tell a dream before breakfast, that it'll come true. Only this one can't come true because Will was in it. He was there and then disappeared.
Yeah, well, you don't need some high-powered shrink to figure this one out. Especially considering what Del told you last night at the gazebo, which you didn't want to talk about when you got home.
Well, I couldn't talk about it. It was just too much.
Okay, so go on. Will was in the dream, then he just disappeared.
And then I saw Del, and he disappeared. It's not fair, Ted. It's like the night before, the day before our wedding. We're finally finding the peace and happiness that we have wanted for so long, and now we have to deal with some long-lost brother coming out of the blue.
It's just what you need.
I guess, you know, when Derek first said that he's really my father's son, I went into shock.
You're entitled?
But last night I was lying here, and when I wasn't having a bad dream, I was just staring at the ceiling.
Well, then you should have woken me up.
Well, I was trying to figure out why I was feeling so...
Upset? Oh, come on, honey, are you kidding? First, this total stranger blows into town, some fake name, starts spying on you, follows you all over Pine Valley, giving everybody you know the third degree about your personal life, shows up at Will's grave, gets a job with Palmer, and then on top of everything else, when he's driven you to distraction, bothers to mention the fact he's your long-lost brother. I mean, you'd be nuts not to be upset.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had a million chances to tell me, and either he couldn't or he wouldn't. So then he just decides to spring it on me in the middle of the night. What does he expect me to do? I mean, how does he expect me to react to that? Just like throw open my arms and say, welcome to the family? I mean, why should I do that? Why should I even feel anything for somebody that I don't even trust?
Well, you told him where to go.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what's going on now? Huh? You sorry? You want him back?
I'm not exactly sure how I feel about Del Henry or Delbert Hunkle or whatever his name is. Upset? I don't know, it's not exactly the right word. Angry. Definitely angry is more like it.
Angry's okay.
Angry was Will's job. Loyal was mine. Maybe that's why I feel so...
What? Come on, sweetheart, talk to me, please.
It's my father.
Yeah? He left you?
Yeah, he did, for him. For some other woman, for some other family, for some other child. Del was the child that he wanted when he didn't want us. He just walked out on us, and... You know, I don't like to talk about it because it makes me so mad.
Sweetie, whatever he did, for whatever reason, that was his problem, not yours. It was a long time ago. You're long past that now.
I thought I was. Last night, I just felt so much like a little girl. And Daddy was gone, and Mama was sick, and Will and I had nothing to do but to hold on to each other. It was very scary. It hurt a lot.
No, sweetie, I know it did.
I don't want to hurt like that again, Dad.
You won't. I promise I won't let you.
It really scares me.
Listen, okay? Your father did something really lousy a long time ago. And your half-brother tried something lousy last night, but you didn't let him get away with it. And everything else is ancient history. You don't have to worry about anything unless you choose to.
I have to worry about being fair, don't I?
Do you? He lied to you.
Yeah, but I didn't really give him a chance. I didn't
Dixie,
really...
come on, honey. He's a self-serving jerk, and you know it.
Maybe, though, now that I've calmed down a little bit, maybe at least I owe it to him, at least to listen.
Well?
What happened?
Last night.
With Del Henry.
You cannot come rushing in here like some kind of SWAT team and demand answers to questions that are none of your business. Did it ever occur to you that there might be something between Del and me that has nothing to do with you?
When it happens on my property, and with my niece, I have every right.
No, you do not. Now, for your information, Del and I happened to meet at the gazebo because, well, he fixed it up for me for the wedding, and he wanted me to see it. But for the 50,000th time, I will remind you that even though you do own the property, you do not own me. So you cannot come charging in here demanding anything. Do I make myself clear?
Now, don't you get high and mighty with me about secrets, Dixie. You know, that yokel invaded our family starting at the chicken shack. And somebody had better tell me right now what that scoundrel really wants.
You two want to know what happened last night at Gazebo? Fine, we'll tell you. It just so happens, Del conned Dixie into meeting him in secret for a purpose. As you know, he's been following her around town, spying on her. Well, actually, he's been studying her because he's a writer and he thinks he's got a story to tell. A damn good one, maybe even a bestseller. Only problem is it happens to be Dixie's story.
What?
The Dixie Cooney story?
That lowlife wants to take your private life and turn it into pulp fiction?
Yeah, he figured you'd be good for a couple chapters, you for a couple sentences.
Even if Dixie would even consider having her private life shattered.
Yeah, well, at least he's smart enough to know you can't just rip off somebody's life without their approval. So he fixed up the gazebo in hopes it would soften her up to say yes.
And his hopes were wrong?
Oh, I told him to get lost.
Oh, good for you. Now, maybe when I tell you a man's a bum, you pay attention.
Oh, don't you dare say I told you so.
I told you so. Now, let's go home and get some
What, so
breakfast.
this whole thing was just a tempest in a teapot?
Right.
Well, I told you so. We'll see you at the wedding rehearsal.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. So, you want to tell me why we couldn't tell them that he's your brother?
Uncle Palmer hated my father. They were like World War III, Mama said. Neither one of them had any use for the other. Uncle Palmer never saw the good parts in Seabold, that's what my Mama said. There were good parts. Oh, Dad. I think I just figured out why I was friends with Del. I mean, why I liked him, why... I mean, the way he talks, the way he looks at me. He's like my father. I mean, he can make you feel good. Oh, he's like my father.
Well, then maybe you have some unfinished business with him, don't you?
I guess.
And can't hurt to see him one more time. And it just might finish it.
What do you mean, now?
Why not? Honey, you're getting married tomorrow. Don't you want to start out with a clean slate? Stay here. I'll drag him back just as soon as I can find him. Don't leave. We didn't know anything about Will's death. I'm sorry. You two must have been as close as anything after all that you have been through. That's why I thought I could help. A brother can come in handy. If you need a brother sometime, anytime, whenever, I am here, Dixie. Dixie. Dixie, please. Dixie, wait, please. Dixie, please. Dixie! Dixie, please don't shut me out! Dixie, please! Honey?
Did you find him? Did you talk to him? What did he say?
I couldn't find him.
You couldn't find him? Well, he wasn't at McKay's?
No, he checked out of his room at the Pinecone Motel, didn't leave a forwarding address, he just vanished. Come on, honey, it happens. You know, he took off. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Guess my dream came true.
Dixie,
Mom was right.
what happened was not your fault. Okay? It wasn't. He lied to you, and when things didn't work out the way he wanted them to, he just ran. That makes him the bigger loser, not you.
Hey, if my dream came true, so be it. It wasn't like it was anything that I needed anyway. I mean, another brother coming waltzing into my life? No, thank you. I have you and Junior and a wonderful wedding to prepare for. Who could ask for anything more?
Amen.
Hey, it's me. She knows now. I told her. She took it pretty bad. Yeah, no. I haven't figured it all out yet, but I'm not going anywhere. How could I? My whole future rides on what happens here.